Good evening and welcome to the session number 7 from the chapter of Nuclei. The topic is the activity of a radioactive substance, and based on this topic I have written here 3 important points, and these 3 points will help us to understand what the activity of a radioactive substance is. So the first point is basically the definition of it. And it says that the activity of a radioactive substance is the rate at which an unstable atomic nuclei decays. It is measured in disintegrations per unit time, and it is denoted by capital A or capital R. The activity of a radioactive substance is equal to minus dN upon dt, and this is equal to lambda into n. This is what we have already studied in the session number 4. Here lambda is the decay constant, and here n is the number of the radioactive nuclei which are present after the time t. So in the session number 4 we have studied that the n is equal to n naught into e to the power minus lambda t, where n is the number of nuclei present after the time t, and n naught is the number of radioactive nuclei which is present at t is equal to 0. And since n is equal to n naught into e to the power minus lambda t, therefore this activity, that is A or R, will be equal to lambda n naught into e to the power minus lambda t, because I have substituted the value of this n in this equation. So the activity of a radioactive substance is equal to lambda n naught into e to the power minus lambda t. And now since R naught is equal to lambda n naught, now n naught is what? It is the number of radioactive nuclei which is present at t is equal to 0. Lambda is a decay constant, and R naught is the activity, or you can say it is the initial activity of the radioactive substance. So this equation can further be written as, that is the activity of a substance, of a radioactive substance, this will be equal to R naught into e to the power minus lambda t. So these are some of the important equations which needs to be remembered. This one, and this one. This is another equation which we have already discussed in the session number 4. Now the SI unit of activity is 1 becquerel, and this is depicted as capital BQ, and this is equal to 1 disintegration per second. And there is one more traditional unit, that is 1 curie. So 1 curie is depicted as Ci. So 1 curie is equal to 3.7 into 10 to the power 10 decays per second. So in the next session I will be coming up with a very simple question which will be based on the topic of activity of a radioactive substance. So till then, have a nice day. Bye.